Good day, magandang araw, magandang hapon, at magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, guys. Ako nga pala si Brian Anthony Garcia.
At ako naman si Michael Peña, and welcome to the Battle of Clouds. For today, kasama natin si Anj um, Cerbolles. At ang usapan natin ngayon is AI Builder and Mixed Reality on Cloud. So, Anj, please tell us something about yourself. What do you do and what are you passionate about?
Okay. Hi, I'm Anj, but my full name is Mary Angela Cerbolles. Please you call me Anj or Angie. I'm a collaboration application analyst based here in Singapore. So my job role mostly give solutions focused in SharePoint, Microsoft Teams, and Power Platform. And then I'm currently a Humans of ID ambassador in APAC. And also, I'm passionate about bridging the gap between users and technologies by helping the community as much as I can. I may not be the expert, but I'm still learning, and I know some expert people who can help you, and I'm going to ibibigay ko yung sa kanya, yung details para malapitan nyo. And I'm curious on how things work when it comes to the technology, especially Microsoft 365 technology. So, yun. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you then, Anj. So, I think before tayo mag-proceed sa actual topic natin, gusto ko lang tanungin, how long have you been doing Power Platform?
Since 2000, wait, when was it? 3 years ago? Yeah,
3 years ago.
When still in preview, but hindi ko siya masyado na deep dive until when I have my first project back 2017. Yeah. So yun.
Yun. So actually ako, nag-try din ako mag-Power Apps or rather Power Platform before, pero it seems like hindi ako ganong naging comfortable. I'm not really against it, pero it's something that I'm not really used on doing. So this is kind of like a different story naman. So just to mention. But anyway, yun, since we're talking about Power or AI Builder, kaya ako siya natanong. So ano nga ba tong AI Builder?
Okay. So AI Builder is where you can infuse AI in your Power Platform, in your Power Apps and Power Automate. So you create your own model, and then you train the model, publish it, and then use it in your Power Apps or your apps or in your automation.
So I just want to add up on that. Ano naman yung mga, or rather, saan ba siya nag-fit in sa loob ng Power Platform? Saan mo siya mga pwedeng gamitin specifically?
Pwede mo siyang gamitin in your Power Apps, in your apps itself, and then in your workflows, automation process.
So basically, so if I understood it correctly, si AI Builder ba is something na ready to use na mga models, not just algorithms, but a model na trained na, and you actually can add some more data and train it again or something like that. Is it like that or?
Actually, there's two. I mean, there are pre-made model already where you can also use it. So like yung currently is yung receipt process. It's still in preview. And then the other one is the business card reader. So you parang automatic na lang ma-read yung business card mo. And then the other one is you need to build your own model based on the given model na meron si Power Apps or si Power Platform. It could be the object detection, translation, or something like that.
Nice. Oo. So, ayun, I think just to, in-explain mo rin naman, meron ng mga specific models talaga yun, na mga pwede kang magamit din. And not only the pre-made models, but the ones that you can actually, build your own, diba? So, Michael, any questions?
I think it's more around I would say comment. I think maganda tong AI builder, no? Kasi based from the recent trend or napapansin ko lang na parang there's an increased adoption dito sa mga low-code, no-code platforms. And this actually enables yung mga, especially mga frontline users na mag-create ng mga custom, AI models instead of
Mhm.
learning the deep maths and yung
Mm-mm.
deep AI stuff para
Mm.
ma-create yung application nila. Tama ba, Ange?
Yeah, true. Kasi what if meron yung mga company na walang hindi naman hindi masyado good into coding skills or data science skills. So this would help them to use the AI easily using the AI builder sa apps or sa business process na kung saan nila gusto lagyan ng AI.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Siguro
And again, no?
just to add up on that kasi I'm not really sure exactly how AI Builder works at the moment ano. Pero meron kasi rin yatang offer si Azure naman na parang AI ano rin, pre-made AI din no, na models. It's just the Azure Cognitive Service. And I think the difference between them is that you can use the cognitive service through an API, through REST API calls ano. Ito namang si AI Builder, parang you can actually call it directly on Power Apps, on Flow, etc. So that seems pretty easy to use now.
Actually,
Uh,
it's leveraging the Azure AI and machine learning technologies.
Mm.
So that's why.
di ba?
Oh.
Parang ano lang siya, higher level of abstraction, di ba?
Mm,
So that it's geared towards the no-code, low-code experience.
true, true.
So moving on sa next topic about MR or mixed reality with Power Platform and AI Builder. So, Ange, tell us something about this and how they are related.
Okay, so mixed reality in Power Platform is we only use the component of mixed reality to our power apps. So we have this view in 3D, measure in reality, measure in mixed reality. So you don't need to have other measuring tape to measure the space that it's available in your area. And then we have this view shape in MR and view in mixed reality components. So to bring them together in AI is what I usually do is, for example, I have an object detection. I use the object detection to detect uh, the the object that I'm going to use. For example, meron kang toy store ka, for example. And
Mhm.
then you want yung customer mo na instead to view to easily them parang mabilis nila makita yung object na yun. So yung customer mo mag ano lang tawag dito. Take lang niya ng picture yung object na yun. And then that object, of course, you're using object detection in the AI, and then
Uh,
that object, sa parang you're going to retrieve the data. Let's say yung object name Apple. And then yung Apple na yon, meron siyang 3D model doon sa kung saan siya sinave. It's either in SharePoint or GitHub or OneDrive. So, ganun. Tapos, from that object name, so parang sa Power Apps mo, i-add mo lang yung component na view in 3D and then parang uh, yun, ipapakita mo lang siya in 3D mode.
mm,
Yung object na yun. Parang ganun.
nice. So actually, just to add up on that, kasi I've tried developing mixed reality applications before when I was back in my first company. And medyo nahirapan ako. Actually, not medyo is kind of like understatement eh. Nahirapan talaga ako. And I feel like, with the help of the AI builder and the Power Platform, mas pinadali niya na. I mean, obviously, uh, this is a low-code platform. So,
Mhm.
hindi na ako, tulad ng ginagawa ko before, nagko-code ako ng sandamakmak para mapagana lang yung mixed reality application na ginagawa ko. So, I think my question is that, um, have you tried creating an application maybe just to test this mixed reality capability?
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
And
mhm.
mostly some of my events and session more on mixed reality and AI builder.
Mhm. So, ang question ko lang dun is, kasi ako, nang gumawa kami, medyo ano eh, medyo hindi maganda yung performance. Parang
Mm-mm-mm.
bumabagal-bagal or minsan nagka-crash, ganito, ganyan. So, yung question ko lang is, when it comes to AI Builder's mixed reality feature or capability, smooth ba siya? Or it needs improvement pa?
Because mixed reality is still in preview, so under development pa siya. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
mm,
But you can still explore, and then you could raise user voice for that if you want to have some additional uh, features that you want in your business. You can do it. And for the AI builder, because it's already general availability, so you could use it already in your business solution. So far, crashing of applications and for the AI mixed reality, I haven't experienced it. Yeah.
mm.
So
Siguro
Siguro
parang
ano,
ano din, no? Para kasing usually when you talk about AI and mixed reality, those two are something na nagre-require ng high-end na
high
device or
end, yeah.
high-end hardware, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
Would you say na parang hindi naman yun yung requirement nowadays? Or can you even use a mobile phone for this?
Actually, some are using. I saw one. I know someone who is using his iPad to do the apps
mm,
for in Power Platform.
Mm.
So you can use your normal laptop as long as it's okay to run the Power Apps or build
ah,
the Power Apps Studio using the Power Apps Studio, something like that. Yeah, you don't need
so,
to have the
uh
highest like the gaming computer to build this application.
yeah.
You don't need.
Actually, ano eh, I was about to say na, yun nga, kasi before when we tried developing, we were using HoloLens. I was gonna ask kung kailangan bang mag-HoloLens pa ako para magamit ko tong ano, mixed reality feature na to. So apparently hindi na pala. So that's
Mm.
good. That's good news. Mm.
Ah,
Actually, you just
eh,
only need for if you want to deploy the application, for example, the mixed reality. So you just need the mixed AR capabilities in your phone, in your Android and uh, iOS phone.
and so siguro ano, no, ang isa-segue na natin siya into cloud, no? And like how this all ties into cloud. Um, well, I think most of this solution became possible because of cloud, one way or the other, di ba? Either that's using the AI training or yung rendering ng model or yung platform itself. So, what are your thoughts around that? And in terms of how this whole platform or this ecosystem was powered by cloud, and like now how was cloud an enabler for this one?
Because this one, it's mm, for me because other user can build it easily. For automatic lang, like click. What usually click and I forgot the term. Parang click and use experience lang. Parang mabilis lang siya gawin.
Mhm.
So wherever you are, as long as it's in the cloud, as long as may internet ka, so you're good to go
Mhm.
to build this application.
Oo. So, yun din, no? Parang, I would probably say, no? Siguro, think of it back in the days. Kung wala sigurong cloud, would you even think na possible yung AI builder and mixed reality on a power platform? Or how would you actually look at it on a different way, di ba? Let's say walang cloud, parang paano siya mangyayari?
Siguro nasa server ka. Tapos malaki yung ano mo. Hardware kailangan para mag-build, and then because I'm not really that a developer, I would say I can read but not that deep dive developer thing. So for me, I parang mahirap siya sa kung iisipin ko. Mahirap siya in my own
Oh,
experience.
and at the same time, yung skills required, di
Mm,
ba, to build
mm,
it, di ba? And probably yung cost na din alongside with
true.
it. And speaking of cost, would rough figure how much would this cost if or meron ba mga trials to or free trials?
Because mixed reality is still in preview, so you can still explore it. And then for the AI builder, you can have a 30-day trial, and but you could extend it. But the price for this one is you need to have a 500. Wait, because when it comes to licensing, I'm confused when it comes to the Power Platform. So okay, so when it comes to AI Builder, it's $500 per unit per month. The per
Mm.
unit per month is kind of about capacity thing in the Power Platform. So I don't want to dip there because medyo
Uh,
medyo hindi
Uh,
ako magaling sa
Understood.
licensing.
Oo. So, I think another thing na pinadali talaga nitong ano or well in general pinadali talaga ni Cloud lahat no. Even itong pagkuha ng free trial, mga ganyan. So, just register na agad. Pwede mo nang gamitin ano. And yung interest din ng mga tao siguro na apektuhan when it comes ito nga is na pinadali once na nagkaroon na nitong cloud mas pinadali niya na talaga yung way of you trying out new things. So I think in a mixed reality and AI, it wouldn't be easy for people to try out without the help of cloud. So kaya feeling ko yun na rin yung mas maraming naging interesado talaga dito sa pag-try out na itong mga ng mga technology na to kasi mga kailanganin mo ng matindi-tinding hardware kung walang cloud no. Anyway, so I think may additional question lang regarding this sa how do I say this some mixed reality is that is it difficult to build or to implement into your application? I mean, itong sa AI builder.
This one is just only, yeah, kailangan, drag and drop lang. Hindi naman drag and
Ah,
drop, but click and, of course, you need to
mhm,
train the model first, and then
mhm.
of course, you have the data, train the model, and then publish it. So you just click, 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 and something like that.
So, mhm.
And then to build it, because to build it in a Power Apps, of course, you only need to have an Excel function to
Oh,
build an application using the Power Apps, and then you just put it in your Power Apps, the model that you've trained in from your AI builder.
oh. So yun, I guess as someone who's been a developer ever since, I know the difficulties of building and consuming
uh,
models. And with the help of AI Builder, parang sobrang suddenly sobrang dali na mag-inject ka ng AI capability into your applications, So I was thinking na before then na if low code yung platform mo to develop an application, siguro yung paggawa lang ng forms or pag-read lang ng list or rather ng table
Same.
and i-display sa list. Parang yun lang yung capabilities nun no?
oo eh.
Yun yung naisip ko Pero right now, ito, suddenly, biglang, parang, there are tons of possibilities na on what you can do with low code, Mm.
Mm.
I think the
Siguro
right
ano
term.
'to,
I'm sorry.
sige lang,
Okay. So actually, the right term for the AI builder is point and click experience. Okay, so you just click, 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 and then you're done.
astig 'no? Kasi parang naisip ko lang 'no, again, yung target audience or market nito is yung mga, usually mga nasa frontline or yung nasa
Mm.
field, I would say. Instead of, yung team na nagde-develop talaga ng specific product or something. So parang naisip ko lang na parang maganda sigurong use case 'to, for example, those who are working in mga construction, let's say they want to catalog yung mga tools nila. So siguro
Mm-mm.
puwede nilang gamitin yung capability nung, mixed reality to, catalog, "Oh, ito pala yung shovel, ito pala yung pang-mix ng mga sand, di ba?
Mm.
So, do you think that's possible, yung ganong use case?
Or yeah, it's possible. Also, for example, if you want to do shopping thing, gusto mo maghanap ng kung ano ilalagay mo sa area mo. Kung anong bagay na cabinet or bagay na um, sa space na meron ka. So, pwede mong gamitin siya. So, parang mabilis lang.
Actually, I remember something about that shopping thingy. May ginawa kasi kami before na innovation na regarding dyan sa mixed reality shopping. So, medyo sumablay kami doon. Pero again, with the help of the AI builder, feeling ko mas mapapadali na yung implementations na itong mga ganito. Mas madali na mas madali nang i-implement itong mga use case na mga maiisip man natin, no? 'Di ba? So,
Oo.
yeah, it's a big help. Mas pinadali na. I think just another question. Marirecommend mo ba itong gamitin ng mga like someone who is just starting into the IT industry? Maybe students?
Yeah. I would, siguro kung hindi ka gusto mag into coding or stuff, and then you want to build it talaga, yeah, I really, really recommend doing it.
Mm.
For starter, you could try the developer community. Sa mga students, yeah. So, you could try it.
Okay. So, probably, in the last part, I would just, like, ask you, Ange, some of your, lessons learned, pain points probably, with AI Builder and mixed reality, and lastly, how do people get started?
Okay, so sorry, again, the
Alright.
question.
Okay,
Nalost ako.
sorry. Sige, ulitin ka, ulitin.
Dami questions eh.
Okay, ang dami na. Okay, sige, ulitin ka. Okay. Alright. So, siguro for the last part, Ange, wrap up na natin with probably just, share your experience with this, like lessons learned and challenges na mga experience mo.
For the experience learned and challenges, because myself is I'm not really that a coder, so it will, if you think about mixed reality AI, it's gonna be um like saan ako start nito, paano akong gagawin, saan ako gagawin, something like that. So with this low code, no code in Power Platform using the AI builder and then a mixed reality, parang mabilis na lang siya gawin, and then parang nandyan kailangan mo na lang kung paano mo na lang i-connect sa something ganun. Parang mabilis na lang siya gawin. And then, parang, siguro, parang nag-i-enjoy ako in a way when it comes to low code with the Power Platform right now. Nag-i-enjoy ako when it comes to AI Builder and mixed reality. As long as you have the curiosity. Kasi lahat naman tayo curious, di ba? So, parang, this time, parang dito ako nag-enjoy. So, and then, I guess, masishare ko lang, I guess, when it comes to the experience is don't be afraid to explore. Maybe I'm still afraid of doing the code because sometimes I really need to. Pero parang, this time, parang paunti-unti na ano ko na siya, na-enjoy ko na siya.
Siguro parang to sum it up, I guess again, these are just technologies that will enable your use case, di ba? So parang at least on your end, if you have new ideas or new innovative, disruptive concept, maybe this is a way to explore it, di ba?
There's a lot of
Dun nga papasok yung
possibilities.
curiosity. And then
Yeah.
daming possibilities.
Mm.
All right. Thanks very much, Ange. Anything else, Bri?
Well, I guess for me, again, I'm a developer. I'm someone who does a lot of coding. So, I think nakikita ko lang dito in our discussion na nakikita ko yung mga capabilities talaga or mga yung mga nakikita ko na pwede mo talagang gawin with low code this low code platform yung mga citizen developers. Hindi kasi parang ang usually kasi na naiisip natin is developers, bakit nga ba natin kailangan ng low code platform, 'di ba? And obviously there are options talaga. I mean, if you need if you need to build something that on a specific or rather na may specific requirements, you might need to look for a developer talaga, na programmer. And there are also requirements din na talagang kakailanganin mo ng mga citizen developers. So, meron namang proper segregation sila. Hindi naman talaga sila overlap sa isa't isa. Apart from that, specifically on our topic, feeling ko natuwa talaga ako dito sa mixed reality kasi before, I remember myself working on mixed reality projects and nafe-feel ko na parang sobrang hirap na itong gawin ah. Pero with the help of this AI builders mixed reality capability, parang sobrang ano niya na ngayon, or rather easy niya nang gawin. So I really enjoyed that and I really think that in the future I will try this out again once ma-release na siya into the general public. So yeah, that's something that I would like to do in the future. Mm.
Actually, it's already general. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
or
public, but you need to enable it
a
in
public
the
preview.
and it
Mm.
you need to enable it in experimental features sa power
Oh, okay.
ups. Mm-mm.
Nice. Sige nga, matry nga yan.
Mm.
How about
Ako
you,
rin,
Michael?
try ko din. Siguro key takeaway ko talaga is, again, similar sa'yo na parang meron talaga market for no-code, low-code apps, di ba? Parang hindi, well, on one end, kasi, di ba, mas importante naman yung business value or yung business use case rather than the framework or the technology that you're going to use to build it, di ba? Mas importante yun. And who else drives better business outcomes rather than those who are actually in front, nandun mismo sa field, ginagamit yung, application or nag-work dun sa industry na yun, di ba? And I think it's really for them, you know. And again, I'm just amazed na itong mixed reality and AI builder. Siguro looking back 5 years ago, I wouldn't think na ganun na pala siyang kadali ngayon. And actually, some of my interests as well is blockchain. So, meron din ako mga topics around low-code, no-code blockchain. And yun din, parang, di ba, unti-unti itong mga tough or parang mga heavy
Coding.
topics nagiging democratized siya through this platform.
That's a good term, the democratization of AI.
So Ange, siguro last
Alright.
part na lang, no? Like, how can they reach out to you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter. It's Anj Cerbolles, and also in LinkedIn, it's Mary Angela Cerbolles.
Mm.
All right.
All right. Mhm. So I guess we can now wrap this up, ano? So I think on the next few weeks rather, or maybe next few months, pwede siguro nating i-discuss ulit to, no? Revisit tong topic na to, with Ange ulit. So ayun, we would like to thank you, Ange, for joining us. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Um,
Maraming salamat.
Thank you so
Alright.
much, Thane.
And maraming salamat sa mga nakikinig. Hopefully makinig kayo ng mga future podcast pa namin. And yun lang naman. And I think we're done. Again, maraming salamat and goodbye, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Don't forget to subscribe below.